here we are again at a wondrous opportunity to join in community, to share energy, to share wisdom, to share the brilliance of all of your minds and your talents. And you have to understand, and we cannot emphasize enough, the value of gathering together, even in this sort of format. Of course, it is always a bit more powerful when you actually gather together in person, sharing space. But even in this format, to be gathering together, to share your energy, to share your intention, to share your wisdom and your desires, absolutely has an impact on everybody else involved. And that impact can go out into the world and affect the world. So when you join together in an avenue, in an atmosphere of support and love and caring about yourselves and each other, with an intention of expanding what you are into more of what you are, so that the world can benefit from your presence, from your wisdom, from your experience, from your desire for peace and joy on the planet. All of these things are experienced, benefited, made more available to the general population when you are gathered together in this way. And then when this gathering ends, when you are all going about your day as usual, you take that energy with you. And we want to invite you to be cognizant of the feeling that you have when you are gathered together in this way, when you are listening to wisdom and taking it in, and having whatever feeling or attitude or thought you might have about the wisdom that you are being shared with here, because what we give you comes from you. We want you to understand that this is not fabricated out of ether. This is the wisdom of divine consciousness coming to you, from you, and through you. It is your group energy, your consciousness, your level of intention and ability to be that affects what comes out of this mouth through the, how do you say it? The synthesis, shall we say, of all of your consciousnesses. Because there is wisdom and energy and thought and intention that comes to us from you in ways that you're not even aware of, because we are able to sort of dip in to what is behind the obvious, what is behind the facade, what is behind the apparent. As you look upon each other and yourselves, we can go a little bit behind that and a little bit deeper into that and bring from you the most divine, the most wise, the most fully intentional human in all of you, to reflect back to you what you are, what you see in us, what you hear in the words that we speak is what you are. And we invite you to know that and to take that wisdom and that information and that heightened sense of self with you when you go into your world every day. You are divine beings experiencing human experience in third dimension in order to share what you are and to grow what you are in order to benefit everything you encounter in the course of your day. It is a great thing. And that is benefited and enhanced and expanded when you come together in a group such as this and share what you are. There are no secrets in the universe. Everything is known by everybody on some level. So there is absolutely no need to protect yourself from anything, from anybody knowing anything about you. Share what you are at the deepest core, at the most divine of what you are, everywhere you go. And the way you do that is by invoking and evoking consciousness to be aware that as I walk out my door into the world, I take with me the divine that I am, that I may express and exhibit the divine that I am to all I encounter. That what I am, at the most divine that I am, can affect others divinely as I encounter them in my day, in my world, in my goings about. If you take that consciousness with you, if you invoke and evoke that idea every day, you will not only be a happier person, which is always a good thing, you will deal with the issues and problems in your lives more easily and more effectively and more gently and more peacefully. And you will bring to all you encounter the joy of feeling of the divine, the joy of the feeling of peace and love and calm. And here we go. So, so whomever is resisting this message, whomever is questioning the validity or the value of this message, must ask yourself, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid to know of your own divinity? What are you afraid to experience of your own divinity? Let yourself be willing to relinquish the fear in favor of the love. There are those who fear, and that's what this is about. We are picking up the energy of those who are afraid to feel that love. Those who are afraid to relinquish the fear because they feel the fear protects them from harm, from damage, from emotional scarring that you have all experienced in your lifetimes. It's a very complicated subject to be bringing up in this gathering of people who just want to know what's going to happen in their lives. The more you allow yourself to feel yourself divine, to feel yourself full of love, to feel yourself part of the whole, the more you will be able to brave exposure, because you will have no need to fear anything. Now, we understand this is not a simple thing to contemplate, and we invite you to contemplate it. We invite you to dialogue it among each other, among others in your life who may or may not even understand, to share this wisdom with everybody you may feel could benefit from hearing these words, contemplating these words, contemplating these thoughts, learning to be okay with going out into the world, having invoked and evoked, I am a divine function of God. Here and now in every cell of my body, I go into the world expressing as divine, acting as divine, inviting others to share the experience of their own divinity with everybody they encounter. I go into the world being willing to be a messenger of divine love to all I encounter, so that all may feel more at ease in their bodies, in their lives, and in that be more willing to share the love that they are at the core of their being with all they encounter. Blessed be all that I am, so be it. Blessed be the words that I speak, that they may inspire, that they may bring peace, that they may calm the upset. Blessed be the energy I bring with me to embrace all with the love that they are, that they may know that they are love, and that they are divine, and that they are blessed by the divine to experience themselves as divine. So be it. Bless you. What are your questions?
I'm Suzanne LaGrande, and you've been listening to The Shaman's Notebook. For more insights and adventures into healing, subscribe below and visit me at suzannelagrande.com.